Well, would you believe a month has gone by since I did the 7-day challenge. So let's have a look and see what the garden's doing. It has sprung to life. We have got, for goodness sake, the flipping weeds keep growing. I'm not going to open the veggie pod because it's just getting watered at the moment, but the carrots are doing well. The the strawberries are still giving me strawberries, and we've got quite a few flowers coming through. This tomato has just decided to grow. I didn't plant it. We've got the random potatoes growing. I've still got the cats doing a bit of digging going on in this bed. But the garlic is growing, although apparently I've planted it at the wrong season. So we'll just see how that works. It's getting a little bit burned in the sun. I have to deal with that plant. It's a bit of a challenge. This is looking beautiful, and it has visitors most days. See, we've got a little visitor there coming in, and I think there's another one around the corner. Oh, there's 2 or 3 over there. So this is obviously a very popular place to be if you are a honeybee, and that's perfectly fine by me. Oh, that rhymed. So we have some, I think that's the celery that's flowered, and the sage. The mint's flowered as well. So that is flowering. Look at that. I'll chop that right back hard. Would you believe I actually needed more lettuce? My lettuce has gone to a tree already, but we're eating that lettuce. These alpine strawberries go everywhere. I'll show you what I mean. That's another fail from the garden centre. It's supposed to be beetroot, but look at it, it's not beetroot. We have so much fruit on here that is ripening up. A lot of it's going black, and I've just harvested and put it in the freezer because making blackberry jelly is a little bit of a challenge. But look at these alpine strawberries. Certainly if you want to use them as a ground cover, they do really well because they've grown right down there and they've put themselves in the ground down there. So they obviously like to spread around. We've got the chives. Haven't done anything with that bath. There must be half a dozen or more bees on that plant there. Don't know if you can see them all, but they're all having a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 8. I can see, at least 8 bees in there. So at the end of the 7-day challenge, this was not really doing that well, but now it's kind of starting to establish, and look, it's never had so many flowers on it. Not that I need any more black currants, but never mind, that's what it's doing. This space I planted, I did go out to the garden centre and buy some more squash and pumpkins, and they finally got in. They sat almost dying in my garage before I put them in the ground, so they're not doing too bad. A few random potatoes coming out, and the tomatoes decided they wanted to spread out a bit more, so they're all here. And there is so many tomatoes in here, and just like that, I can't show you any, but we have got heaps of tomatoes. We've got 4 different types of tomatoes in here, and there's heaps. I don't know if you can see them very clearly, but I'm sure in another week we're going to start seeing them all go red. I thought I might see a few more going red, but they were just giving us enough to eat, having lots of salads and stuff. So we've got some going red down, slightly pinking up down there. Lots of tomatoes. These strawberries are giving me a few more strawberries, but they're about finished, I think. And look at that, tomatoes said, nah, we want this space as well. So the potatoes, these are just pretty much self-seeded potatoes that are in here, plus the grass. Borage comes back everywhere, and so does this grass. So the tomatoes are saying we want this side as well. I'm getting some beans, although we need to eat them, and these guys has been eaten by something else, but we're getting the odd black bean off them. But obviously they're very tasty for something else. I've got a heap more tomatoes coming. I'm going to have loads of tomatoes. Sorry about that little dive just then. It was really a bit speedy, wasn't it? So yeah, tomatoes going out the back, going out the front, coming out the side. And over here, I think when you, on the last video, this was pretty much an empty bed with just a little bit of these watermelons planted, but now they're all deciding to spread out everywhere, and we've got some, hopefully they're bees down there. The potatoes have continued to grow, and zucchinis, I was away for 4 days and our zucchinis turned into marrow, so I think I can't see too many coming up. This aubergine plant is getting pushed out a little bit, but got a few flowers, so I might get some aubergines on that one. In the back there we've got cucumber. I got a little cucumber off this last week. Oh, look at that, all the seeds have been dropped out. I wonder if the birds are eating those. They most welcome. Don't know where those come from actually. So I need to, all these seeds are, I think the birds have been and eaten them. Look at that. Bless the little cotton socks. So our corn wasn't the best this year. We got really bashed by the storm that we had a few weeks, maybe 6-7 weeks ago now. So we got a few corn on the cobs which we ate the other day. I've got some flowers coming on the apple cucumber, but I do think it is struggling a little bit. And we've got some beetroot there which is sharing the bed with all that grass. It's amazing, we've got this all tidied down, and then before you turn your back there's grass growing everywhere, long grass. So I think this weekend I might try and just empty this bed out and just tidy things up a little bit there. Potatoes growing well, and we got a bit more, which I thought was a pumpkin, but it's a sweet corn, a watermelon growing there, so it can do its thing. Over here the kumara, this is white kumara and that is yellow orange kumara, and those were grown from just plants in the vegetable shop that were starting to root. So I had them on the kitchen window for a while, and now they're out here, and the potatoes are taking over, as well as some of the fairy clocks. So this is all starting to look a little bit untidy, but that's all right. Potatoes, oh, they squeezed out the back of the bed there. You're not supposed to be there, you're supposed to be in the bed. It's some interesting, weird things here. You know what those are? It looked like it's on a potato plant, but it's kind of weird. Don't know if anybody knows what that is. So that's the garden. Again, in 4 weeks, turned into a jungle. But I think it's an easy fix jungle. It's amazing what going back to work does, and then having a weekend away and all those excuses. So I'm looking forward to our tomatoes coming, and yeah, I'm just keeping to eat the strawberries. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but just look at all the fruit on that thornless blackberry. So I'm quite happy with what's been going on in the garden, and I think we can stop that water now. I think that's had a good drink. And just look at that, another beautiful day in New Zealand. Got to give everything else a drink shortly, but let's just have a look inside the veggie pod. So yeah, we have got some carrots that are starting to look like they're getting a little bit better. These beetroots haven't really grown very much, and the blooming slug's climbing through the gaps. So I'm not sure whether we'll get there. We had 6 cauliflowers, that one's been completely slugged, and these other ones are having some struggles. So I wonder if we might have a carrot. No, there's a couple peeking out there. Do you think they're going to be big or small? Gotta get that on there. They look a bit small, might leave them in there. Oh, here we go, that might be a bigger one. Sorry about the camera. Oh yeah, that was like massive, eh? All of 2 inches big. But anyway, that's the... And now that's a drama. with the phone. So yeah, we got a carrot. Much tastier when they're fresh like this out of the garden, but maybe it was starting to go a bit funny at the end, so maybe it was getting a bit bashed by the dividers in there. So yeah, enjoy the garden.